Hey y'all, Mr. Conjure here. Hold on. I just got distracted. What is these new buttons they just added? I can't see. Hold on. At least 1 minute of video is needed to start a what? To start a highlight. Oh, okay, whatever that is. Um, let's see, we have filters here. Anyway, y'all, sorry. Welcome to my video. Welcome to my video. Or welcome back if you are returning. It is me, Mr. Conjure. Just to get the quick stuff out of the way, if you have emailed me inquiring about my services, please don't think that I'm ignoring you. I was just on a work trip for 5 days to LA, doing a work like party. So I just got back yesterday, still recovering from that. Literally, I got back and then 2 hours later, I was doing the first half of this spell because it was Saturday and a full moon, and I'm very dedicated. But speaking of this spell, this is a breakup spell. Now, this one is a special one, a interesting one, a special one, because this is going to be a breakup spell without anger, hate, discord, etc., etc. This is manifesting a amicable breakup, which is definitely possible. I do not recommend you doing hot foots on your partner if you guys live in the same home, if you're hoping to have a peaceful divorce, if you have to do like, if you have kids together, etc., etc. I do not recommend just going full out with, a hot foot and confusion and anger and hate and discord. It's just not going to be the most fun experience for you. It's divorce already makes people very angry. You don't want to go adding to that anger. So we're doing a amicable divorce, which is actually just very heavy on the control aspect of it. You make it very, very, very controlling, for both parties to just want to completely rip apart, go a separate way, etc., etc. So we have this here. I can't tell if y'all can see the carvings, but this is a heart. This is a heart. And these people are, as you can see, back to back. And this one actually is a little rickety. So these people actually butt heads. See that? They actually butt heads. So that's very interesting. This, I've already carved their name. I've already blessed, baptized it, smoked it out many, many times. This is what I was working on last night with Saturn Hour, as well as this very sacred talisman and all of this. So we've got the energy of black. I'm not doing black and red. I'm just doing black. Again, anything that has to do with anger or hostility or anything like that, I am making a conscious effort to keep out of here. I've skipped Tuesdays, aka Mars Day. I never work this on a Mars Day because this is a client that I've been working with for a good second. I got her husband to a nice, sweet point to where they're not arguing anymore. They're not having to walk on eggs, pins, and needles. For the most part, I don't want to give away, a lot of detail, but I got him to this point. Now we're going to get him to the point of, okay, I'm going to be looking at the truth. I'm going to be facing the truth and realizing that this marriage is not working. And we just need to go ahead and separate. So the way you want to work one of these candles is, again, bless it to be the relationship. You want to cut them apart. So I'm gonna take this knife, heat it up really, really hot, and just cut it right through the middle. Through the middle, I've written divorce. You can also write like the relationship, whatever you want to do, but I'm gonna cut that right through the middle. I have a picture of the people, of the two parties, the husband and the wife together. I'm going to be cutting that apart as well. I am currently working with Archangel Michael, who actually championed this. Have a blessed day. Can I sit? Oh, okay. Anyway, he actually championed this spell. Sorry, y'all, I was reading the comments. He actually championed this spell. He was the one who brought this client to me. I'm guessing he's like one of her protecting angels. And I mean, I work with him heavily, of course, but I'm guessing he also works with her because he has been at the very forefront of this whole thing. And she also works with him. She also has recently started praying with to him even before she started working with me. So, and then I'm working with Santa Muerte for this as well, Holy Death. So for this, again, to keep it amicable, I'm gonna omit the black mustard seeds. I'm going to use black cumin seeds. I'm gonna use rosemary, lavender, tobacco, stuff that is good at controlling, dominating, but also like not focused on, okay, we have to create a whole bunch of discord to do so. When I'm done with that, I'm going to be putting milk in here for him to see the truth. Hey, hey Chelsea. I'm gonna be putting milk in here for him to see the truth, for him to face the truth. I already have another jar. So when I split this apart, what spell are you doing? This is a divorce spell, an amicable divorce spell. I already have a jar that I've been charging to split them apart. So when I actually cut them apart, I'm gonna be putting one over here, one on top of that jar. And then the jar is going to be in the middle. Actually, now that I think about it, I may put one on top of this jar over here and then one on top of this jar and then have them charged like that and have like a line of salt in the middle. I think I'm gonna do that. Anyways, I guess I can take y'all along for the ride. Do y'all wanna watch? I guess. So I've already carved. Can you make me moderator? Are you subscribed? Let me see what it says. I guess. I don't really need any mods right now. Anyway, let me stop reading the comments, y'all. Sorry. I'm sorry for the people who are, for the playback. It's like squirrel. So I'm smoking it out right now. You want to use like some scissors like this and carve what you want. Um, carve what you want. Divorce, amicable divorce, moving on. On the woman's, I've carved thinking of herself, wanting better. I have on both of them want better. So I'm gonna put that on their stomach, want better, for that to be their core belief, better. That they're better than this relationship. They want better. They want more. On their head, I'm going to write move on. Move on. And on him, I'm going to write specifically the grass is greener on the other side. And you want to specifically use scissors because you are cutting apart. Okay, do you do cord cutting? How much is it, please? I do. I love cord cuttings. I actually just did one for them last week. And I'm gonna do more. Email me. My email is in my description, but I'll also put it in the description of here. But it is Mr. M.R. Conjure, CONJURE 14 at gmail.com. So for everybody watching later, my spirits are definitely here. Anyway, for everybody who is watching later, that is how you will get in contact with me. Mr. Conjure, MR Conjure 14 at gmail.com. And now my cat is going crazy. And yeah, we can discuss pricing there because a lot of times it's not a one and done. That is something I'm gonna make a video on YouTube pretty soon, is the misconception of spell videos on YouTube. A lot of times people don't let you know that this isn't a one and done. For many cases, that's why I said I've made jars for her. I've worked on, for many cases, you have a result that you're looking for, and that it takes multiple spells to get to that result. Any true spellcaster will tell you that you have to do an uncrossing, you have to do a cord cutting, then you have to do a banishing. You know, there's multiple things that you want to make sure you do so that when it manifests in the best way possible. So for them, like I said, I've done a cord cutting. This is now one of the multiple separations I'm going to be doing. For her, I've already done glamour work, and for her to start thinking higher of herself, and she's been feeling that. For him, I've been working on him to be nicer, and now to start thinking of outside of a better life. Grass is greener on the other side type vibes. So now we can go ahead and do the separation part. Actually, no. That one's, since this is a actual working, I'm gonna leave that right here where it's at. I feel like this has been pretty informational enough. On here, I'm going to be putting domination oil, my own special domination oil that I make. Domination oil, I'm going to be putting salt. I'm going to be putting black cumin seeds, black pepper. I'm going to avoid cayenne pepper, black mustard seeds, and poppy seeds. Actually, yeah, I'm going to be putting rosemary. That's going to be like the name of the game right now. Rosemary, garlic, onion. A nice, peaceful, amicable separation without there being much fighting, without there being any hate. Because y'all have to remember, if you're married, you still have to go through all the divorce proceedings. You don't want it to be this whole long, drawn out thing where this person is angry at you and now you guys have to, make it even harder, especially if you have kids, like I said at the beginning. So you want it to be something that is just like, okay, you know what? Let's have a sit down and realize that this isn't working. We're not working out together, and that's okay. So that's why I have this domination talisman that I made for hours last night. I did the first half, like I said, last night. And then in here, you see, it has Adonai up at the top with the Death Tarot card. And on here is going to be the working where I want him to face the truth. So I'm going to be putting truth revealing herbs in here, and I'm going to be putting milk, which is like my holy grail for truth revealing. I want the husband to face the truth that this relationship is over. She wants to be out of this relationship. She is done. Their whole family basically wants this relationship to be done, including their kids, but he's holding on for God knows what. So we are having him face the truth now. And that's just going to be a part of the spell. Like I said, when you hire me, I do many workings for you that you probably won't even know, because I feel like it's annoying to text you every single spell I do for you. But I do a lot. I do a lot. And I'll send you the 3 that you pay for, but like I'll probably end up doing like 9, 10 different workings for you by the end of it. Just because I am a perfectionist, and when I have the magic, I want it to show as strongly as possible. And my clients love that because it does show as strongly as possible. If only I could. I'm gonna start posting the testimonials. I really feel like testimonials are like sacred, and I just don't really post them. But I've upgraded a lot of people's lives to this day, and I'm having a great time doing it, including mine. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that, y'all. Black candles, I'm leaving anything red or dealing with Mars out of it. Keep it amicable. If you want, you can even put like sugar in here to keep things sweet, in the way of, we're still gonna divorce, we're still gonna break up, but we're gonna be nice about it. Or you could use cinnamon for that, because cinnamon does have heat to it. And it is great for that. So I would probably say cinnamon, honestly. But if not cinnamon, then sugar. I wouldn't do both. You can do salt to dry it out, salt it out without making it overly okay? But if you're doing it amicably, I would leave out any peppers, any chili. Don't work with Mars. I wouldn't work with any deities who are too fiery. That's why I'm working with Santa Muerte. Archangel Michael is a little fiery, but I see him more as like air. His sword, when you look in the tarot, the Ace of Swords is air. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna put some domination oil on them. Actually, we can do that now. I'm gonna put some domination oil on them so that they go their separate ways. I'm gonna put them on the far end of this pan right here, facing away from each other. So as you can see, I swipe the oil down, going this way. Now on this side, I'm going to swipe the oil up, so that again, they're going separate ways. I did the same when I was carving. His stuff is going up, her stuff is going down. Everything is going opposite ways. I dominate him especially to initiate the divorce, to see exactly what needs to be seen for this divorce to happen. Let him face the truth that this marriage is no longer working, and it hasn't worked for a long time. Counterclockwise with your incense, I'm using dragon's blood. I bring a swift end to this marriage, for they both desire more, a better life. They know that there is a better life out there. I bring an end to this marriage, for this is what the wife wants, for she feels trapped and stuck, and so I free her. I free her from this marriage. So I'm just gonna show y'all a demonstration. Like I said, I will take it, warm it up. These aren't touching, but I'm just gonna put it in between anyway, like that. And then I would just take it like that. And as you can see, since it's hot, I just literally just have to do that. And while you're hacking away at it, you're just imagining cutting this couple apart. You can do this for yourself. You can add herbs to bring confidence for yourself so that you can have the confidence and the courage to get out of it. That is another thing that I'm working on with both of them, for them both to have the confidence and the courage to divorce. Because with divorce especially, it's really scary because y'all have homes together, items together. You got to go to a lawyer, get all this figured out. It's a whole bunch when it comes to divorces. So it takes a lot of courage and confidence. A lot of times, especially people in older age, will literally just stay in their marriage because they're like, I'm too old. I'm 40, I'm 50, I'm too old. And 40 isn't old, but you know what I'm saying. I'm too old to go back on the trying to find another husband and trying to do it all over again and going through this whole divorce and having to say which items is mine, which is yours, what's an even split, etc. Especially for women, if the man was, paying most of the bills, the financial bind to him can be very terrifying as well. So, I understand it's a whole bunch of nuances when it comes to this. Not just breakup work, but especially divorce work, especially when doing it amicably, which is why I've tried to make sure with this client, I'm being very upfront with her and letting her know, this isn't going to happen in a month, 2 months, like you may be wanting. You know what I mean? This is something that is going to take a second. This is going to take a second because I've got to build y'all from the ground up. Again, I don't want to give too many details, but there's a lot of things going on that I've got to work out first before I can really get the separation completed. Because again, I don't want to just, you could just pay a quick flat fee and I just do a hateful breakup spell to where you guys are just arguing 24/7 and, one thing leads to another and slam the door, boom. But that just wouldn't be good for either parties. Anyway, I'm going to leave that here. My spirits are very ready for me to cut this, so I'm gonna do that. I will catch y'all in the next one. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy. You can email me for regular breakup work. Don't email me if it is just like you want this guy and he's with somebody and you want them to break up so you can get with him. Don't email me if it's that. I'm just gonna be upfront, okay? I don't like to do that type of work. I've never done that type of work before. I'm not ready for the karmic disruption that will bring to me. I'm not sacrificing myself for that. But if it is something like, your best friend and your boyfriend ran off together, definitely email me. Because I don't believe in that. Anyway, y'all, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. You can email me at, again, Mr. Conjure, M-R, Conjure, Conjure, 14 at gmail.com. I'm going to be getting back to everybody's emails today, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.